I got a piece of water. I gotta drop water on my shirt. Anyway, ignore that. Hi, it's Muji or Bored Black Girl. And you know what time it is. It is the first Friday of the month. So it is time to reflect on last month in Muji's monthly report. If you don't know, report stands for reading, eating, playing, obsessing, ranting / raving, and treat. So I decided that instead of doing my makeup like last time, that I would do something different, and I would do something that I actually have on my report. So I hate to spoil it. Actually, I'll just tell you what they all are now. All right, in February, I was reading All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Niven. I was eating turkey clubs. I was playing 16 Carriages by Beyonce. I was obsessing over old / OG YouTubers / influencers. I was raving about, let me make sure I get this right, iced, brown sugar, caramel, matcha. And then I was treating myself by spending. Anyways, we're gonna get into it, but first I'm going to add some ice to my cup. All right, first we're gonna start with the reading All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. All right, so I am currently doing a video on All the Bright Places. I will be comparing the book and the movie. That is why I'm reading the book. Also, I am doing a challenge where I am trying to read one book for every month. So far, I've been doing pretty good. In my last video, which you guys can go, I'll link in the description, I completed that book already, and now it is February and I am on to All the Bright Places. First, we're gonna start with our brown sugar. This is brown sugar syrup that I made myself. It's just brown sugar and hot water. You can actually make like full-on syrup, but I think that like this liquidy syrup is what you're supposed to have. So don't put too much. If you're like me, I always put a little too much, but anyways, we're gonna keep going. Okay, I'm honestly really enjoying All the Bright Places, the book, but I won't lie, I haven't really felt the same way about the book that I felt about the movie. Then again, the first time I watched the movie, I really did not like it that much. The second time around was much better, honestly. But when it comes to the book, I've honestly been enjoying it a lot. But like Finch and his shenanigans have kind of been getting to me sometimes. And like there's things that like in the book that catch me off guard, like certain high school characters saying slurs and the F slur. That really catches me off guard. Some of the things that Finch says definitely catch me off guard when he was talking about Violet and how most of the girls in high school are boy-shaped. And this book has just been an experience to say the least, but honestly it just kind of feels like a long movie. I think because I'm picturing the characters from the movie doing the things that the characters in the book are doing. Although I know that like it's like the same characters, but like I feel like it's different between the movie and the book. The characters are definitely different. Okay, now we're going to take our caramel and just use it to decorate the, I was about to say the bottle, to decorate the cup, and just get it on the ice as well as on the rim. Not the rim. You want to get it on the ice as well as the inside of the cup. Here's a pro tip. Leave your caramel outside so it can get nice and warm. Someone finished my caramel, actually. I had caramel for a long time for apples, and then boom, one day, gone. Disrespectful. All right, now we're going to move on to what I was eating in February. So I work at a deli and I get free food. So I have not really tried many things, I'll be honest. So I like to try new things at work. So one day someone had ordered something and I think that the chef didn't like the way that she cut it. So she gave it to me instead and made him a new one. So I've never had a turkey club. So I'm like, okay, you know, what's this? So it's 3 slices of bread, which was really hard to eat the first time around because I had to get my mouth around 3 stack of bread. I felt like Scooby freaking Doo. I honestly did feel like Scooby-Doo or like Shaggy, because it was like hard and like honestly just every time I eat it just falls apart, so I just like eat the pieces that fell off. And like honestly when I eat it, the bread just disappears. I usually just get stuck with a lot of like ham and bacon, which I don't mind, but like the bread is, I like to eat a sandwich. I like to have a little bit of everything. It's also been like really interesting because prior to this I never really ate lettuce in my sandwiches. So after eating a turkey club, I got it a few times at work and then I started making it at home by myself. That's how much I liked it. I've gotten really used to eating like lettuce and vegetables on my sandwiches now. But all in all, a turkey club is really good and it's honestly super easy to make at home. If you've never had one, I would suggest just looking up the ingredients and making it. I couldn't really find any like pre-chopped lettuce, so I had to chop it myself, which honestly I think I did a pretty good job for someone who's like literally never chopped lettuce before. Anyways, now we're going to add our matcha into our drink. This is the matcha I use. I don't know if there's any better ones. Tell me below because this is the only one that my Target has, but I also have another store near me. So if you guys drink matcha, tell me if there's any better matchas out there. You want to add it like maybe like this much, so maybe like leave like 25% left. Okay, next we're going to move on to talking about what music I've been playing, and I've been playing 16 Carriages by Beyonce a lot. Although it like just came out, like it hasn't been something I've been listening to all February because it only came out recently. It has been something I've been playing constantly. Originally I listened to the Texas Hold'em song and I kind of liked it, but like I just love 16 Carriages. It's kind of reminds me of like a sad country song about someone who's like worked from like a young age, and it's just, I don't know, it's just really nice and it's so sad. It's also very dramatic. Every time I imagine it, I'm always thinking just like Beyonce with her cowboy hat and her blonde hair and just like horses. She's like 16 carriages. I sound ridiculous, but honestly that song is so good. It is really good. I was not really expecting Beyonce to do country, but like she is from Texas. Like I've never really seen country Beyonce, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm excited to see like what more songs and like albums and outfits and visuals come out of 16 Carriages. I'm sorry, I cannot stop singing that. Oh, one part of the song that I love in particular is when Beyonce says the part where she's like legacy. Oh my god, my singing is so bad, ignore that. Anyways, where she's like legacy, you know, if it's the last thing I do you remember, and it's like period, because like you're Beyonce, like we will remember you, don't worry, you will be remembered. And then there's another part of the song, I think it's like, I don't have time to waste, I have art to make, I have love to create. And I feel like that's so nice. I really love that part. But honestly, the whole song is just really so good. Okay, now it is time to, honestly, I have to be honest, this is a bit controversial. I know that you're supposed to add milk. Before I was adding half and half, but I wasn't really sure if I was supposed to be adding half and half or what I was supposed to be adding. And I didn't have like anything like frothy or whipped cream, so I've just been adding French vanilla coffee creamer. So you can hate on me in the comments and tell me that like, Mudgy, you're not really drinking the drink correctly. I don't really care. Okay? All right, we are going to add our French vanilla and get into talking about the old YouTubers that I have been obsessing over. Now, I don't really know if these people are considered old YouTubers. I'm calling them old YouTubers because they've been on YouTube and just like social media for like a very long time. I'm talking about like Sam and Colby, Tara Yummy, Johnnie, Gilbert, Jake Weber. I've been watching a lot of them recently and I honestly don't really know why or where it stemmed from. I think it's came from Tara because I found her YouTube channel. No, I found edits of her on TikTok and I like really liked her and her personality and like her confidence, and plus she's a short girl like me, although I'm pretty sure I'm taller than her. I think she's like 4'11", I'm like 5'4". But I found her, and then soon I started watching Johnnie and Jake, and then some Sam and Colby. And like, I don't know, there's just something about like their videos from like 4, 3, like 6 years ago that just give off like some nostalgia of that time. Cause like they were in like the things they were doing in that time, I don't know, it's just interesting to me now. And it's like, wow, they've been on the internet for such a long time, and they've like still managed to stay consistent, and like, it's crazy. Also, tell me why Jake and Tara were together for 5 years and they broke up. I'm not sure if 5 years is correct, but I know it's a long time. That's crazy. That's one thing I'm worried about. I can't imagine dating somebody and being public and then we break up. No shade to them, I guess, but like, that'd be heartbreaking for me, honestly. That'd be really heartbreaking. Okay, now it is time to get into what I have been raving about and what I have been making during this video, which is my iced brown sugar caramel. I should probably add French vanilla in there. Okay, iced brown sugar, French vanilla, caramel, matcha, question mark? Anyways, so before, when I used to go to Starbucks, I started liking matcha, but I started to get it like near the time where I stopped getting Starbucks, so I didn't really have it often. And then soon one day I was like, we have matcha tea at home, I could just make myself matcha. So I looked up the recipe on TikTok and was like, okay, we're gonna give it a good honest try, because I have brown sugar, I had everything that I needed. And then so I made it by myself, and it was so good. Like, it was my first time making a coffee drink in such a long time. I used to be a big iced coffee drinker, like buying it as well as making it myself, but like I used to really slow down. But like, oh, this was a blessing. For like 2 weeks straight, I woke up and just made myself matcha and something else for breakfast, and like this kept me fueled for a very long time. If I wasn't drinking water or Dr. Pepper, I was probably drinking matcha. It's just really nice. It's so good. But one thing I will say is that like this matcha thing is not enough. I need a bigger one. Look how big this coffee creamer is. Look how big this matcha is. Excuse me? What's going on? Anyways, now let's get into the final part of this video, which is what I have been treating myself to in February. I have been treating myself to spending. Now, I've been treating myself to spending because I have the money to spend and because I've budgeted enough to know what to spend. But I have been spending nonetheless. I wouldn't say that it's been a super crazy amount. I would say that it is some pretty unsensible things, kind of like turning a quick Target trip into $78, because I may or may not have done that today. But I had the money, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? You get it. And ooh, yesterday, I also, was it yesterday? No, I think Monday, I also treated myself to a little Valentine's Day with my sister, and we went to the mall, and she don't got a job. Unfortunately, she is too young to be working, so I have to spend for everything. My mom paid for our food, but like, that was it. I could have paid for our food, but I had to pay for the tickets for the mall. But honestly, we got some really cute stuff. Ooh, and we got matching rings. Aww, so cute. I think we actually got an extra one for free, but we won't speak on that. Anyways, I think that this video has officially come to an end. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed seeing me make matcha, tell me down below. Have you drinking matcha? Do you like it, or are you more a coffee or tea person? Thank you for watching this video. You should also go check out last month's report, as well as my Instagram and my Etsy shop, Bored Black Girl Prints. All of this will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye. I love you.